This tasting is all about the Glenlivet Code. So the Glenlivet Code is part of their kind of special releases that they've been doing for the last few years. This was released in 2018. They've released a few editions before that. They did the Glenlivet Alpha as well as the Glenlivet Cypher, all fantastic whiskies. Come out in small batches, so once they're done they become quite collectible. But the idea behind it is that they black the bottle out completely so that there's no color visible in it. So when you're purchasing the bottle, you kind of have no idea what you're in for because there's no tasting notes either. So as part of this campaign, there was like QR codes that you could scan and start trying to guess all sorts of flavor profiles. So quite a cool and interactive, but the idea behind it is to get the average whiskey drinker and consumers to look a little bit past everything that they're told and kind of dip into the whiskey for themselves and see what it's all about. So after a while they eventually released the information and then people can see what actually was the story with the whiskey and the way it was made. So it's kind of a fun little game, quite interactive, and it's great. I think it's amazing to encourage drinkers to use their senses and use what they understand about whiskey to get to the bottom of it and judge it for what it really is, the liquid inside the bottle. So if we have a look at this they eventually revealed was actually done in a number of different American oak casks before all being merged together and finished inside of ex-Canadian rye barrels. So quite unusual, something a little bit different. So that definitely lends to this whiskey. So got a wonderful bright gold color to it. If you have a go on the nose of this, it's just magical nose. You get really nice orange peel or like an orange zest that comes through. There's quite a nice like musky wood aroma, which reminds me personally quite a lot of being inside of the warehouses where the whiskey's aged. You get some really nice perfumed floral notes off of it, but you also might get like a baked red apple, maybe hints of toffee sweetness, but I also get faint hints of like the spicy rye notes that I normally get from a rye whiskey. So if you have a taste of that, what you'll find is that you're going to get quite a nice sweet fruits up front. So like sweet pear, maybe some pineapple. You've got hints of ginger that'll come through in there as well, but not super spicy, which is fun. Definite nuttiness and that kind of signature toasted oak that I get off of a lot of Glenlivet's whiskey. So really, really enjoyable. Got a wonderful kind of floral end to the whiskey. So a fantastic dram, a cool little experiment. And I think they've actually just released their new one, which will be coming out in the next couple of months. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoy.